Book 5, The Last Dragon. Mina stepped into her room and stopped in the doorway. Something felt different. It wasn't messy. It wasn't dark. Nothing was out of place. It was just quiet. Not the peaceful kind of quiet either. This was the kind that made every small sound stand out. The faint hum of the air. The soft creak of the floor. Even her own breathing echoing slightly in the stillness. Her little sister Maya had left for camp a few days ago, and the house had not felt the same since. Mina walked slowly toward the window and looked outside. The tire swing hung from the big tree in the backyard, swaying gently in the breeze. "That's where we used to sit for hours," she murmured, "talking about school, laughing at random jokes, arguing about things that didn't even matter. Now it just moved back and forth. Empty, waiting." Mina crossed her arms and let out a quiet breath. "Feels weird without her," she said to herself. Later that afternoon, her parents called her downstairs. "We've got a plan for the week," her dad said, smiling a little too brightly. Mina narrowed her eyes. "Whenever you say that, it means work." Her mom laughed. "We're cleaning the attic and the basement." Mina blinked slowly. "That's not a plan. That's a disaster." Her dad chuckled. "Come on, Mina. Many hands make light work." Mina sighed. She had heard that saying 100 times. It meant that things become easier when people work together. "Fine," she said. "But I'm just letting you know now, I'm not going to enjoy this." "That's okay," her dad replied. "You don't have to enjoy it. You just have to do it." The basement was worse than she expected. Boxes were stacked everywhere, some leaning like they might fall at any second. Old toys, dusty books, broken electronics. It felt like the past had been packed away and forgotten. "This is like opening a time capsule," Mina said, picking up an old toy. "Exactly," her mom replied. "And now we finally get to decide what stays and what goes." Mina got to work, creating piles. "Keep, donate, fix," she muttered. At first, it felt overwhelming. There was too much to look through, too many decisions to make. But after a while, she found a rhythm. Sort, stack, move on. One step at a time. "You eat an elephant, one bite at a time," she whispered. And slowly, the mess started to shrink. "Hey, Mina." She looked up. Her dad stood at the bottom of the stairs, holding something behind his back. "What is it?" she asked. He stepped forward and revealed it, a small green stuffed dragon. Mina froze. Draco. She hadn't seen him in years. "You used to carry him everywhere," her dad said gently. "Remember all those videos you made?" Mina took the dragon slowly. The fabric was worn, and one of the seams looked a little loose, but it still felt familiar in her hands. "I remember," she said quietly. Her dad smiled. "What if we made one more video? Just the two of us?" Mina hesitated. "I don't know. That feels like going backwards." Her dad tilted his head. "Or maybe it's a fresh start." Mina looked down at Draco, her thoughts tangled. She didn't want to feel like a little kid again, but she also didn't want to lose something that once meant so much. "Okay," she said finally, "we can try." That evening, they set up a filming space on the dining table. Her dad had everything ready. Camera, lights, small props arranged neatly. Sofia arrived shortly after, dropping her backpack by the chair. "I heard there's a production happening," she said with a grin. Mina smirked. "You're just here to supervise." "Obviously," Sofia replied. "Every great director needs a second opinion." Mina handed her a small prop. "Then you're helping." "All right," her dad said, Director Mina, what's the story? Mina picked up a pencil and began sketching. Maybe Draco isn't the same anymore, she said slowly. What do you mean? Sofia asked. Maybe. He's outgrown his old life, Mina replied. Like his cave feels too small now, like he doesn't belong there anymore. Her dad nodded, like shedding old skin. Exactly, Mina said. She kept drawing, thinking out loud. What if he tries to go back? But it just doesn't fit anymore. Sofia leaned in. That's actually really good. Her dad looked at Mina carefully. This isn't just about Draco, is it? Mina gave a small shrug. Maybe not. The next day at school, Mina sat with her friends at lunch. So, what did you do over break? Jamal asked. Mina hesitated. I've been working on a video. With Draco? Sofia added proudly. Anna smiled. That sounds fun. Mina shook her head slightly. It's not just fun. It's complicated. How? Liam asked. Mina thought for a moment. It's like trying to hold on to something while also knowing you need to let it go. Anna nodded. I get that. I sold my puppets last month. I loved them, but they didn't fit me anymore. That's exactly it, Mina said. Jamal grinned. Well, nothing worth doing, ever, is easy. Mina smiled slightly. Yeah, I guess that's true. That night, they filmed the final scene. Draco stood at the top of a tall mountain made of books. Below him was his old cave, small, distant, finished. He shed his old dragon skin, and he now had radiant skin that shined brightly. His new home was a majestic forest with many other mystical beings. Ready? Her dad asked. Mina nodded. They filmed carefully, frame by frame. When they finished, everyone leaned in to watch the playback. You know, her dad said softly, moving on doesn't mean you forget where you came from. Mina looked at Draco in her hands. It just means you're growing, she said. The next evening, the living room was full. Sofia's family came over with plates of tacos, burritos, and rice so they could celebrate the premiere of the video. Sofia sat beside Mina while both of their families gathered around. You ready? Her dad asked, holding the remote. Mina gripped a pillow tightly. I feel like my heart is going to explode. Break a leg, Sofia said with a grin. That means good luck, right? Exactly. All right, her dad said. Here we go. He pressed play. The room fell silent as the video unfolded. When it ended, no one spoke for a moment. Then, that was beautiful, Sofia said softly. You can really feel the story, her mom added. Mina exhaled, tension leaving her shoulders. Okay, she said, grabbing her tablet. Uploading. The next day at school, something felt different. People were looking at her, not in a bad way, just noticing. Hey Mina, Jamal said, walking up quickly. That video is blowing up. It already has hundreds of views, Anna added. Mina pulled out her tablet, her heart racing. Positive comments filled the screen. This made me so emotional. Very creative. I love this, Mina smiled. But then she scrolled further. This is boring and fake. Why would anyone watch this? I could totally see the wires when the dragon was flying. Her smile faded slightly. Sofia leaned over. Don't let a few bad apples spoil the bunch. Mina let out a small laugh. You and your idioms. Hey, Sofia said. They work. Mina looked back at the screen. The numbers kept climbing, higher, faster. She stared at it, her mind racing. Something was happening, something big. And for the first time, Mina realized this wasn't just a video anymore. This was the start of something new. What that was, she didn't quite know yet, but she was very optimistic and she would not let any mean comments slow her down.